Sign language, one of the most beautiful languages in all the world. A language where all my passion can be pictured through my hands, portrayed through my eyes, poured through my body. A language not only used for communicating with the deaf, but also used to communicate on some level with every other human being on earth. I have been captivated by this language since the young age of 6. I wanted to be able to communicate through this. I had to learn it. In 9th grade, sign language was being offered as a foreign language at my church. I signed up immediately. I have been waiting for this class for so many years. It was like a dream come true. I couldn't wait to learn how to sign. It was a huge challenge. Would I ever be able to understand all this talk with just your hands? After a full year of sign language, I felt I could sign almost anything, but that was less than half the battle. When people were signing to me, I had to ask them to slow down, repeat, and then repeat again. I would get frustrated with myself. And then an event came up that would change my life. My teacher, Miss Sharon, told my class about a wonderful opportunity to go to Newark, New Jersey, where a 3-day workshop would be held at a deaf college. Not only that, but we would be staying at the house of a lady who too was deaf. On April 4th, I, along with my teacher and 2 classmates, headed towards the Greenville airport where we would catch our flight to Newark. I was so nervous. What would happen if I forgot all the signs I'd learned? Was I really ready for this? I was several thousand feet up in the air. There was no turning around. Once we landed, we rented a car and drove to Janine's house. We rang the doorbell. There she was. I signed my greeting. "Hello, my name is Hilary." She signed back. It was amazing. After being there for a few hours, Janine informed me that I had to come up with my name sign. After finding out some of my interests, she helped me come up with one. Mine is the letter H, swinging back and forth over the palm of my hand, which is the sign for both music and singing, 2 of my favorite things to do. That night, Janine had several of her deaf friends come over. There was Linda, George, and Connie. My teacher left me to fend and sign for myself. We talked about all kinds of animals we liked, foods we ate, and hobbies we had. They were so excited because we were trying to learn their language. We were so excited because we knew what they were saying. It gave me great satisfaction feeling like I could communicate with them. I learned so much on this trip that I could not have ever learned in the classroom. Some other experiences I had included going to deaf workshops each day where I learned over 1,000 signs, and talking on a webcam with a lady in California. At the workshop, we met so many different people with so many different backgrounds. All of them were deaf, but all of them had a story to tell. Staying at Janine's gave us a front row seat into seeing how the deaf people live. After going on this trip, I feel much more confident when signing with people. I learned that they do not care if we mess up or sign the wrong word. They are thrilled that people who can hear would want to talk to those who cannot. Since this trip, I've been able to use my signing skills many times. I've been to interpretive services, translated for people inside restaurants and stores, and I've even made several deaf friends when working at my local hospital. This was an amazing opportunity to practice signing on a daily basis. Signing is also similar to reading. You may not always know all the words, but you can still decipher what it is the signer or author is trying to say. Just because you might be a little choppy in communicating either through signing or reading aloud, you don't see this as a reason to give up. Because of my experience in New Jersey, I now have more confidence in myself while communicating to those who cannot hear. I must have courage to speak.